Hello traders, this is DC Trader for another market update, and today is February 10th, just before Chinese New Year, and take a look at the US market. It is another all-time high. Look at that. Woo! The US market is red hot, guys, red hot, and it is moving higher and higher. And take a look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th day, and if it doesn't break the low of the day of the previous day, my goodness, this market is kind of hot. All right, so let's take a look at our market, guys. Let's see if our market is hot. Okay, let's take a look at our markets, and our market today, guys, is okay. I would say overall it did not break the low of the previous day, and basically since this is the fifth day of this bullish run, so this is good. Unfortunately, I would have liked a more bullish looking candle than that. But anyway, if that's what the market give us, that's what we have to take. And if you take a look at it, guys, okay, let's make it bigger on the micro channels. Now, of course, yesterday we were discussing that it did break our target. And why was this our target? Basically, let me check. Why was this our target? Around 7,072, around this particular area, because this was the beginning of the sellers pushing the market down, and the buyers were stopped here. So now we have reached that target, and today we had a little continuation until to a certain point. Then we had a bear micro, which means who came in? The sellers. So right now, okay, let's take a look at it. Why did it stop there? And where it's our real target for this, if this market continues to go up? Basically, our real target is around 7,300, around that area. So tomorrow, I hope that we can stay above 7,070, around that area. If we can stay above that, then we may have a chance to reach 7,300. Now, what if they had a continuation tomorrow to the downside? All right, so then we do our Fibonacci, and we take a look at it. Where does it change to a bull micro? Hoping that it does not reach 6,811. If it does not reach there, it has a higher chance of going back to 7,159. All right, that is for this particular market, basically. So let's go to the next market, which is AC Energy. And AC Energy, guys, actually, okay, let us begin. How are we going to discuss this one? Okay, basically, let's take a look at AC Energy. Look at that. So basically, again, we are still in between 825 and 574. Now, the good thing is that we are nearing 825. That is good. The thing is that, okay, we had a strong sell-off here. Then buyers bought it here. We got some sellers. Buyers again continue, but buyers were short. They did not reach 825, and sellers push it again. So you know there are buyers around here, guys. You know there are buyers here. There are buyers here. Now, what is the reason why I put a Fibonacci there? This Fibonacci is for the sellers. Their main goal for the sellers is to go back to 7 pesos. Well, the buyers, take a look at this. Why did it stop and created a bull micro exactly at the 50% in between these two? That means that buyers here, here, they want to buy here. And what's their goal? Above these two. That is their goal, guys. All right. Now, if this bull micro does not change, definitely it will go above. Now, would it break out strong? We don't know there. But we know their target is around this particular area. Whether there's a continuation or not, we have to see it, right? Okay. What if this continues to a bear micro, change to a bear micro? Then again, we'll be watching these levels. Critical level is 7 pesos. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at our next particular stock is Ali. Now for Ali, guys, the good thing is that it is breaking highs, which is great. Now this looks like one of our PSEI index looking stock, right? Now the thing is that let's take a look at it on the 5-minute chart. Because the 5-minute chart, this is where we see where all the micros are. Take a look at this. Look at that. So we had a strong bull micro for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Now the thing is that yesterday we were here. We break out and we're now creating a bear micro. And where did we stop? Exactly at the 23.6 area. 23.6 area, this percent of the Fibonacci. Now, our main goal for the buyers is to go back to 41.21. For the sellers, they may want to push it out, but as long as we don't reach 38.21, we have a higher chance of going back high or even reach 42. All right. So if this is a continuation, these are the levels that we're going to be watching. All right. So what's the next stock aside from this? BDO. Take a look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, a very red candle. Should we be worried? I guess a little bit, but okay, let's take a look at closer there. That is really shocking, right? Yesterday we were excited that it reached its target of 1350. Today we were shocked of reaching there. Okay, but critical level 104, basically, right? So today it dropped down strong to 106. Now if this turns into a bull micro tomorrow, then that is a good sign, right? And what's their target? 1350 again, or even higher. But if this continues, we have to take a look at 104. If 104 drops, then we are talking about 100 or 99. Now, that is not good, guys. Those two. But as of right now, we reach our target, but we didn't have enough buyers to buy it out. All right. So that's why we are here in this particular level here. All right. So let's see if buyers come back tomorrow to finish the show. Okay. So what's our next stock after this? It is Converge. Now Converge again had a big red candle and it looks like a that's still okay. These things do happen because they need more buyers, right? But let's take a look at it at the 5-minute candle. So the critical level for Converge is 17 pesos. Now we are reaching our red area here of 1752. Now, if this particular area does not reach 1752 and it reach 1825 first, then we are this means that it's going up back to 1933. Now what if tomorrow it does the continuation below 1752? Then we will have to take a look at it at 17. If 17 does not hold, then we are talking about 15, guys. So, of course, let's hope that buyers will do a continuation here to the upside, of course. The next particular stock is BDO. BDO is really better than Converge right now, guys. Take a look at that, guys. That is good. Take a look at that. See, I drew a fib here. It stopped at the 38.2 and it turned to a bull micro going back to 1730. Now, basing on a friend of mine, basing on the news, it's because BDO may have its launching on March, which is kind of exciting. That could be one of the reasons why buyers did not want this to go back here, try to push it even higher, right? Good sign for BDO, which is great. But of course, let's see if they're gonna do a continuation, then we will have a new all-time high for BDO. And if this creates a bear micro, then we'll be watching again for around 1540. All right. So let's move on to the next. Our next particular stock to be discussed is FGEN. Now take a look at that, guys. FGEN is stuck in between 3163 and 28. Now the only good thing about this particular stock, it tried to reach its 31 first. Now the only bad thing is that there wasn't any continuation here, except there was a stronger force going back down. So for tomorrow, guys, the level that we should be watching here is $29.35. Now, if it does not reach $29.35, then we are safe to the upside. Now, if it reached there, we gotta watch if there is continuation or not. All right. But for me, I find FGEN is a very difficult stock to play with or even to trade. For HLCM, guys, yes, we are excited that it is going up to the arrow going up, but today it's not breaking highs, but it's breaking the low of the previous day. Now, does that mean it's really all that bad? Not necessarily, because our critical level for this particular stock is 610. Now, it could be that tomorrow this may try to have a pullback, maybe until 635 or 629. Then we will have some buyers pushing in the market to go up. Now, if this will continue to a bear micro tomorrow, then you know we're taking a look at it at 610. All right. So please take note about this Fibonacci, guys, from 610 to 660. All right. Then our next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is JFC. Now, JFC, yes, it is breaking highs, but we did not have a good bullish candle. But at least it's going up. That's really good. Now, of course, we are still in between 202 and 175. Now, the thing is that, yes, we are breaking highs, but we are, where did I mark this Fibonacci? Why 187? Okay. The reason for that is that this particular micro channel started its move at 194. Actually around 193, 194 area. Then it dropped all the way from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And now it is trying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. But 7 days going down, 10 days, it did not even reach 194. It just reached to 187. So it's kind of worrying for me because this might want to try to reach here and it might go back down. Now, because sometimes, you know, it took only 7 days to drop from here to here. Now it's taking 10 days, but we haven't even reached above 70%, right? So it could be, and it's also, there's like a moving average around here. So let's see what happens tomorrow, right? If this particular bear micro will continue or not. I hope it does not, because if it does not, then it has a higher chance of going back to 194. All right. So what's our next stock to be discussed? It is MBT. Now, like most banks, but MBT looks a little better than BDO. Why? That red candle is not as much as BDO's bigger candle, right? But still, it is still a red candle, right? And of course, for MBT, guys, yes, what's our critical level for MBT is 46. Now, we are just 49.05, so it's still pretty okay. Now, we're going to be watching these levels here, hoping that buyers are going to answer back and create a bull micro within these levels, and it does not reach 46.11. All right, that is for tomorrow. So the next particular stock is MM. Now MM, on the other hand, yes, it did reach its target, and it is a second entry short, but it's trying to go up, right? So MM, on the other hand, guys, the way I see it, let's see tomorrow if MM will create a bull micro, because we know that for the past couple of days it is trying to do a bear micro. And take a look at that price, 683, low is 685. Now, areas of importance, if it breaks 711 first, good sign. If it goes back to 683 or 85, not so good. The next level we're going to be watching is 671. Critical level is 656. All right. The next particular stock is one of my favorite, but does not seem to be. Oh my goodness, what's going on with PGOLD? My PGOLD chart is really not doing good, guys. I don't know what's wrong with my PGOLD chart, but let's take a look at it on another view. I guess I'm quite hard on PGOLD, guys. The reason for that is I don't really understand what's PGOLD doing here. Take a look at this, guys. See, I told you. Up, 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 but it's getting smaller candles, which means it's having a hard time. And today it just dropped a bit. It's trying to go up. But overall, the way I see it, guys, PGOLD is on a critical level. So basically, I use this. I do a Fibonacci. Critical level for PGOLD is still 37.70. And we already reached 61% to the downside. Hoping that if it goes down a bit, take a look at 38.06. Then hoping that it will create a bear micro to back to the upside, right? If it does not hold, guys, we have to take a look at it, 37.70. If that does not hold, then we're taking a look at 36. And if it falls to 36, guys, we are talking back to the downside, guys. All right. So that's for PGOLD. The next particular stock we're going to be discussing is Sorry guys, okay. It is SECB. Now for SECB guys, we are still in between 134 and I think 125. And we are really stuck in this particular area. So let's take a look at it. SECB. Now for SECB guys, our critical level for SECB is basically 127, right? And it looks to me tomorrow it might hit it. And if might hit it, the next critical level for SECB is 125 or 124. Now, we don't know really. Suddenly, this could change or jump up. Main goal really is to stay above or even to go to 135. If we don't reach 135 anytime soon, this is going back down. That is really it. Oh, we have some good news here. Let's go back to the US market, guys. Take a look at that, guys. We were discussing here, and today it is making another all-time high. That means that this particular US market is on drugs. Look at that. Like a rocket ship, guys. Woo! That is cool, guys. Alright, let's go back. So our last particular stock is tech. Now for tech too, guys, we are still in between 680 and 723. Then let's do Fibonacci. Take a look at that, guys. The Fibonacci, this particular area, where did it try to create a bull micro? Exactly at 78.6. 689. Look at that, trader. So what's the main goal here? If this does not change, it's gonna go back to 723. Now of course if it changed, then we're looking at 680. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, God bless, and see you guys tomorrow for another market review from DC Trader. Take care and enjoy the rest of the evening.